Morning all. Right, so I'm just going to look, before I put stats out, I'm just going to have a quick look at the Fulham and Crystal Palace one, which is the FA Cup one. So I'm just going to go on our net vision. Just going to look at some stats. So we've got Fulham. Yeah, so I'm going to go on. That's Fulham, home and away. Are we on overall? Yeah. Yep. So 29 games. And where's the XG? Just click on that there, I know where I am. So the XG is 39.8. 29 games. That's in. And then we've got, where are we? Sorry about that. We've got Crystal Palace, 28 games. And where's the XG gone? There, 44.1. Games. So looking at over 1.5 goals, possibly, again, like we say, it's not a guarantee. I'm just trying to get an outline. And over 2.5. Let's have a look what Betfair's giving us on that. So we're looking at over, just over 2.5. And odds, what were odds? Again, 178 on over 2.5. Yeah, predicting under. But we've got over 141. So it's not too bad odds then on Betfair for over 1.5. So we're getting good value on that one. Score wise, we are looking at, we've got 1-1. What's the next one up? 893. Yeah, 1-1 or 1-2. 1-1 or 1-2. So let's have a look again. So they've got 1-1, like what we've got. Then they've got 1-0, 2-1. So they've got 2-1 there, but they haven't got over 2.5. So there's a little bit of discrepancy in Betfair odds at the minute. So they got 1-0, 1-1. What did we have? What we had now? 1-2. Favourite Fulham. So it's an odd one to call on this one. So the next scoreline, what we've got for 2-2. So we've got a 0-1. Looking at Crystal Palace, they're looking a bit stronger on the stats. This is only stats as well, remember. But we are looking at Crystal Palace a bit stronger on stats, so it could be 1-1 or 1-2. And we do look for value. What we've got for 1-2. 13. So we could do some correct scores on this one. So we know it's going to be over 1.5 goals. We could have 1-1. Could have 1-2. We could have 2-1 on correct scores, and then we could move them about from there if we wanted to that one. Get some good prices in. So we'll look. 1-0, 1-2, 2-1. I think that's what I'd go for as a chance. And then we can move his money on depending on how that scoreline goes. Because the thing is Crystal Palace do get one in first. It may pull this one in a little bit more because they've got Fulham down as a favourite just. It might sway odds a little bit. You've got the chance on the others. So yeah, I might go for that one. And then you've got your option of the over 1-0, after 15 minutes, depending whether they score or not. I think I'd go for these score lines and see how they go. And I'd also wait for that 15 minutes. And if they don't score, depending on odds, if you can get odds of 1.6 on over 1.5, then I'd go in on that as well after 15 minutes if they haven't scored. And that's another one we've got in bag. So yeah, I think that's what I'd go for today on that one. Depending on other things as well, if I see out else of value, but odds are not too bad at the moment. So right, I'm going to get on with the selections and get the rest of things done. I just thought I'd show you that one. There's a little quick one. So right guys, speak to y'all later. Oh, if you're not already following us, then come across to Patreon. Link is in the description. And yeah, I'll see you over there.